Hello, I'm Harry Stark, and as the title says, this is to get Sonic Robot Blast 2, Sonic Robot Blast Kart, working on the Retropie, fully updated to the highest update version to allow you to play online, and it's really easy. Um, First of all, I'd like to just talk about the methods. One method was to get onto the Retropie menu and select Sonic Robot Blast. It would download it, but unfortunately the assets and the source files are really old, so it doesn't work as well. Shut up, phone. So I'd like to give a shout out to Herb Farges, so I can't pronounce his name. I looked for his old script to installing Sonic Robot Blast. So this is old. This is the GitHub it was really old, and then this downloads the installer and gets the access files from it. Another shout out to where is he? Where is he? SuperFromND. Without reading his 2 tutorials on how to install it, I would have never come up with this. But his one is really long and complicated, so you got to type in that, get the source code from GitHub, which is old, and then you got to make a bunch of files, download Sonic Kart, and then put the assets into an installer folder and then run it, and it'll build, and then you have to make the sh file to make it work, which is great and all. That method does work, old version. I tried that method with Sonic Karts. It wouldn't connect at all to the internet, even with the latest version. It would just glitch out and crash. The other method is this one here, where you copy his script file, the one like what I'm about to show you, put it into the certain area, which I will show you. Then what you would do is you would then download the same thing, which is here somewhere. Okay, so well, you download the old source file, then you put the assets into a file on your Raspberry Pi, and then mimic the server, because he has this written in his server configurement to download the things. It'll download it, and that made Sonic Robot Blast Kart work. It also made Sonic Robot Blast work, but it just seems too difficult for people to do. So what I did is went to the GitHub. It's both of them. They have the old source files. So I decided to grab the new source file from here, and the same with the cart. And I made my own GitHub. And what I'll do is, so we'll just, they're both the same. So here is the source file, the newest one, and then the release over here is the assets. So what happens is my one will go and get the source file from my GitHub and then get the new assets. So pretty much it's just a one-click install. You don't have to, all you have to do is copy this to the Raspberry Pi, run it, it'll install and be ready. Every time there's a new update out, I will automatically manually update the source code and add the new assets to make this much easier. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get rid of all my downloads, because can you show me where they are? Because unfortunately I don't want it to come up as 2. So here we go. So first of all, let's close all this down. We don't need any more. I've explained it. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So let's grab this. Nice. Yep. Whatever. I'll go back. We'll grab Sonic Robot Blast 2. Got it. Okay, now for a quick explanation. Sonic Robot Karts, Sonic Robot Blast 2 Karts. You can always keep this on your Raspberry Pi and it'll automatically update, because if I'm just going to change this automatically and then not add, release this, release that, it'll, like, I won't have to make a new SHC and update it to the thing, because how it reads is it reads like that and that. But unfortunately, with the Sonic Robot Blast 2, the normal one, its file is called this. So literally, if they update to 2.2.9, all I have to do is edit this file here and change that to a 9, and change that to a 9, and that just for the description. And that will, then you'll have to re-download this, put it on there to update. So let's get started. I don't know how you guys copy things over to it. I usually use FTP. You can use a thumbstick, but I'll show you for FTP. So what you do is open it up, connect it to your Raspberry Pi. I use root because it gives me more access. Now what you want to do is you want to go to Home, Pi, RetroPie Setup, and then Script Modules, then Ports, and then from here you want to dump these two files in here. Alright? Alright. Now that those two scripts are on there, let's go over to the Raspberry Pi. Okay, here we are on the Raspberry Pi. Now that you've got the new scripts on there, I suggest rebooting the Raspberry Pi. So let's just reboot it. Yes. Just give it a second. Oh, great. It's not a hang up. This is one issue that I can't get past the Raspberry Pi. So there's a minute to go. So I'll explain a bit more about other sections of that that thing when we wait. So with the one where they were showing how to download that file, how I had like a heap of like text, like eget blah 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 and all that. That wouldn't work for me. So when I looked at the one where he was doing it through making it a local download, it just said local here. So I literally just changed that, directed it to my one. I tried to direct it to the exe installer from the other one that has all the old stuff, but I just couldn't get it to install. So I just made a tar file, the same as the other guy did, and it seemed to work very well, and was able to get the items. As soon as this Raspberry Pi resets, which is very soon, any second now. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hope that it still is streaming, because it might disconnect. And it turned off. No? Here we go. Alright. So once your Raspberry Pi is booted, it might take a bit depending on what you have on it. My one has most old retro emulators installed, so it will take a bit to sift through them. We'll go for the configurements. Alright, now we're ready. Connected controller, I'm using an Xbox. I've got the wireless Xbox adapter connected in. I installed a script for that. We want to go over to Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi setup. I'm going to go to manage packages, then manage experimental packages, then slowly scroll all the way down with the controller, because apparently you can't hold it. I'm now using the D-pad and the analog stick at the same time to speed this up. Okay, so let's do the Sonic Karts first. So all you want to do is click on it, and then go to source packages and then go install. Now as you can see, it's connecting to my GitHub. It's now cloning the source files. This shouldn't take very long because I'm on a better internet source. Now it is connected to my GitHub again to get the assets files. Shouldn't take that long. Oh, way faster. I was using the house internet source to do this, and it was just taking so long to download. It was ridiculous. All right, music. Patches. This shouldn't take too long. And I know the compiling will take a bit. I can't really fast forward because I'm live streaming. So if you want to skip ahead to when it's done, you can. But as soon as this is done, I will be then installing Sonic River Blast 2. Whenever you want to finish. And all that noise is my chair, it's broken. Text carts, and then it should have, I think, one more file, and then it will start to compile. There we go, now compiling. You can do this for I'm using a Retropie 3B+, but I'm pretty sure you can do this on a Retropie 4, and I'm pretty sure it'll be faster to compile than what the 3 is doing right now. You can even install this on the Raspberry Pi on a computer running Linux with the Retropie installer. As you can see now, it is compiling, and it will then take it out of the temporary build and move it to a better place. I spent 2 days trying to figure this out because I want other people to be playing this game on their Raspberry Pi, and I know that it's very confusing Linux, and some of the steps are just not easy. I did all steps. I found it easy because I've been doing a lot of the stuff for a while. I've worked with a lot of computers, consoles, but I wanted to make an easy setup, and I will manage the update of the source code and the assets to make it easier for other people to run this. Even if Retropie doesn't want my SH script in there, that's fine. I will just keep making updates and giving it out to people. But as I said, the cart installer will not need any update of the .sh, but the Sonic River Blast will, because it likes to change its build name to the version that it's on. Right, here we go. It's booting up speed. Actually, quite thirsty. I need a liquid. Let me just get some liquid. Ah, there we go. What is this? Oh, Sunkiss. feel sun-kissed. It's very hot today in Queensland. Come on. Maybe I'll just install Cart. I've tested this all. I've installed it on both a computer version of Pi and my Raspberry Pi, and then deleted it. But maybe I'll just install Cart, because this might take way too long to compile both games. I know that. No, it'll take the same amount of time. So we'll just do Cart, and then I'll show you that it's working, and then it's working online, and then I will end this video. But know that the Sonic Robot Blast 2 does work. I'll just see how long this video is going for. 16 minutes. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely after this is compiled, definitely end it. But yes, they do both work. But I think everyone wants the Cart version, so I will do the Cart compile and then show you. And then on my own time, I'll install the Sonic Robot Blast 2. I'm able to stream my Retropie Pi because I picked up this capture card for like $10 off eBay. It works very well. I'll be doing some live streams on some old games and modded games. This is taking a really long time. That was a truck. I can't wait to get a Raspberry Pi 4 because I'm pretty sure this will be much faster. Way faster. Come on. Oh, definitely just showing you how to compile one of them. I'm not doing both of them. It'll be an hour-long video. Come on. I close my front door so you don't hear the magical truck of Truckland. So we can turn to a sweatbox in here. As I said, skip forward. I would suggest skipping forward. Hopefully you've already skipped forward. You don't hear me rambling on while this is happening. Oh, I had some technical differences before. I was trying to set this all up, and I made my first stream and had to delete it because I realized that the IP addresses were different for the computer and the Raspberry Pi. Started trying to figure out how to set a manual IP address for the Raspberry Pi to find out that my computer was connected to the wrong network, and I was like, oh, that sucks. Here we go. You probably can't see because my little character's running in front of it. We're at 100%. It's moving it to a nice area to opt Raspberry Pi ports. Yeah, compiling it manually, this Karts game will just not save, will not connect it. You try to connect to a server, it'll start download, it'll just crap out. The other way worked, where you trick make it get the assets from your Pi and put it in a nice little area. It worked perfectly fine, but I wanted to make it a one-click to make it easy for people, because I know how hard it is to read all these things and do trick like coding and all that good stuff. All right, that's done. And if you were to install this one, make sure you install by source. Do not install by binary. It'll just go and get the 2.2.0 version. This one will get 2.2.8. It'll go to my GitHub. It'll get the source, and then it'll get the assets from my GitHub. So that's the one you want to run if you want to install that one. So let's go back. I'm pretty sure that if I go here, it's not going to be there. Yeah. So what you want to do is, don't have to reset it. Just reset emulation station. Do you want to get my system configurements? There we go. Alright, let's get over to ports. There we are, ports. As you can see, it's there. Let's run it. I might just see what level the volume is cranking out, because I don't want you guys to hear massive volume. It does take a bit. First time. Loading configurements. Go. Yep, 1.3. Now I suggest if you're running on the Pi 3B Plus, I would change your video to that. And if you're running on Retropie 4, I would suggest that one, just because you get a bigger screen like this, and you keep your performance. This should remember all my stuff, I'm hoping. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it definitely remembers me. As you can see, it's working. I'm not going to be that good at... It's also saving. I'm not going to be good at racing because I am sending it for the capture. So I've got a slight... Oh, wait. Oh, the delay's not that bad. It's actually... Wow. Oh, there we go. I just lost control. The delay's not that bad. The capture card, pretty good. $10. Right, I'm gonna stop racing just so I can do this. So I bought race, and then if you go back, go to multiplayer, join a game. As you can see, for the most ones, ooh, I'm just gonna have to select. I can't see it because of the, what I've got selected, like the resolution. It'll download the files. I already downloaded them apparently, but it will download the files without crashing, which was what was happening last time. It kept crashing, so this compile was way better. But as you can see, I'm playing online. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even know they even had this map. Oh, I love this map. This is Mario Kart is my shit. Oh, it's the final map? Wow, it controls a lot differently when I'm getting like you can hear it when I'm turning like his head should be turning exactly when I press the button. And this is a lot different to what Mario Kart is, like different physics. But yeah, that's it. Like that's this running on like the Raspberry Pi, and as you can see, it's pretty good. You stay above 30 frames. Like most maps, you don't. Like you'll see a drop, but then that's just loading and putting into memory. And then it seems to be okay with that. But the same thing, Sonic Robot Blast, just install that installer. You'll get the same result. You have to play online. As I said, same resolution. I'll run it on this resolution for Raspberry Pi 3 B+, and for the other Raspberry Pi 4, I don't know, I've never tried one, so you could probably have to go a high resolution. You just have to test it yourself. But that's pretty much it. I can't even take the shortcut out of here. That's pretty much it. That's my fix on the Raspberry Pi. Don't go back into the game. Don't you dare. Oh, making me angry. Do you want to quit? Thank you. But yeah, that's my intake on the Raspberry Pi. You can get all the stuff from GitHub Aries Dark, and I will constantly update it when there is a new release. I'll probably try and set up, I don't know how to set up a poll for people to comment, but I will definitely keep up to date with this because I love this game and I don't like playing on my computer. I like playing it on the Raspberry Pi. If I can set up, I'll keep an eye on it. Contact me. Aries Dark is my name for everything: Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, you name it. That is my tag. So if you need help with it, don't be afraid to message me out and say it's not working or needs an update, and I will get right onto it. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope I see more of you playing Sonic Robot Blast 2 and Sonic Robot Blast Kart on the Raspberry Pi. I will see you then, and I can't wait to play with you.